Alright, just doing a garden update so everybody can see what the garden is doing, how well it's growing. No intruders tonight. And over here in this section sorry, I have a headlamp on, and so yeah, new thing for me to try here. Anyway, all of this over here, this is stuff that my aunt and uncle put in. Most of it, with the exception of the cabbage right here in this row. I put that in because I had it and needed a place to put it, so there it is. Also, I put in these tomatillos right here, and everything else my aunt and uncle did, but I'll just kind of do a quick walkthrough. So these are their bell peppers. That's their eggplant, and that variety is Hansel. And the next row is carrots. And we got sweet potatoes, jalapenos, there's watermelon and cantaloupe, and these are the cabbages that they put in. Other side of their carrots and the beets. Right here, got Chinese cucumbers, pickling cucumbers, cantaloupe. There's a couple of them right in here. Walk over here. The beans are just about done. One more small picking and they'll be done. Get them pulled up. Put another round in. Potatoes. I don't know what kind of potatoes he put in. I need to ask him that. Then we have tomatoes, which is a variety, except I do know that these first 8 plants right here are Romas, and then the rest are all just a variety of different ones. And he just pulled up all the plastic. They'd put it down as a trial to help with the weeds. And all of their squashes are just, yeah, they didn't fare too well. We actually had quite a few people around here who had to replant all of their squash. And yeah, it's really sad. But you'll see when we get down here farther to my section that it really doesn't matter. 'Cause we share the garden. If I need something and they have it, I'll pick it. Or if they need something and I have it, then they pick it. And I get everything that they don't want or that they don't need. So I'm very lucky, very, very lucky, and very blessed to have my aunt and uncle and what they do for me and allow me to share the garden with them. Yeah, I do have a garden at home, but you know, it's a smaller garden and I wouldn't be able to produce anything like this at home, no matter how hard I try. Okay, so back to, yeah, This is all lima beans, or this row right here. And unfortunately, we had a lot that didn't come up. It's been a crazy year for beans, just all the way around. I think in my other video, I had said that because we usually plant pole beans and green beans, and we ended up with bush beans. And these are supposed to be bush beans, and some of them are bush, but some of them are pole. And I have some at the end of the garden, and mine are all pole, but they were supposed to be bush. And it's just been a crazy year for just beans all the way around. Okay, corn. This was, if you remember in that video where I had said that my uncle had just planted the corn, this is it. So this is our last round of planting. Then we have this, which is our first and second round. Kind of bummed. Our corn's not as tall as it usually is. Most people might be freaking out. Wow, corn is so tall, especially for around here. But we grow tall corn typically. It usually gets right around 7-8 feet tall. Not this year though. It's up there, but not the usual. Okay, now we're going to get into my stuff. And it was actually a very crazy year. I got everything planted late. I had a lot of extra stuff that was supposed to be planted somewhere else, and that didn't happen. So my part of the garden's kind of a mishmash. So it's kind of crazy. So right here is rutabaga, and then beets, and then carrots. And we need to weed. We just haven't had time. So it's a battle of the weeds right now. Those are eggplants that I ended up putting in that were supposed to go somewhere else. And those are the ping tong eggplants. They are a striped, like a light violet and white striped elongated eggplant. They're really good. Very little seeds. And then we have my onions right here. And then these poor little cauliflowers. We'll see what they do and if they actually make it or not. They're not doing too bad. Back to the carrots. And if you remember, got my purple carrots. Ooh, I'm blinding myself. That's what made it. Really sad. But a third of this row of carrots is rainbow carrots, so there'll be more purple carrots. The rainbow carrots are white, red, yellow, orange, and purple mixture. So, and then all the rest are I actually don't remember what variety I planted. I'm gonna have to look. I have a huge seed collection, so yeah, I don't remember. Okay, so right here, I'll get down here. This is my more eggplant. And these ones are white. I need to actually cut those off. Poor little plant. And these ones are Chinese eggplant. Then you can see my zucchinis. I've got 3 different varieties of zucchinis. And yes, I know that's a lot of zucchini, but zucchini is actually literally a staple at my house. I put it in so many things. Okay, and then we have these little tiny eggplants. We'll see if they even get big enough to produce anything. I don't know. And they are fairy tale. And they are little miniature eggplants that are a very light purple. But they're tiny. They only get like 3 inches long. And then we have okra. And these, I am absolutely floored that they are producing as much as they are with being so tiny. I will show you in a little bit exactly how much I picked already off of these tiny little plants. It's crazy. Now we're getting into that crookneck and straight neck squash and kohlrabi and a little bit of celery. I won't do a whole lot of celery until we get our snail problem under control. It's getting better every year, but yeah, those are the real intruders. They're everywhere. And we have this is dinosaur kale right here. And then red Russian. Come along. And this is blue dwarf kale. And these are my 2 little creepy plants. Now, there are only 2 plants. I planted from about right there where the light, about the middle of the light, all the way, just a short little row, but to there, and of seeds, and I got 2 plants. Really kind of creepy how that turned out. Because these are black-eyed peas. 2. Wondering if I really want to let them in my house or not. I don't know. Okay. This is, the rest of this row is Swiss chard. This is, the variety is called rhubarb because it looks like rhubarb. And then we have white. Sorry. This is definitely not going to be the best video, but it is what it is. Okay, the rhubarb. It's getting closer and closer to being picked again. Yeah, I know, everybody does their garden videos during the day, but not me. I'll do some, but it's funner at night. Okay, then we have some collards and lots of cabbage. If I can get everything lined up here. I think it would be better off holding the headlamp. What do you think? Okay, and there are, I have 4 different varieties of cabbage growing, including red cabbage. And they're all from earlies to lates, like early Jerseys, Earlanias, late Dutch. I think that's it, yeah. Then we have broccoli. A lot of broccoli because my kids absolutely love broccoli. I know, shocker, right? A lot of people don't like broccoli. But I'm weird and so are my kids. So, it is what it is. We're weird. Okay, now we'll get to peppers and my winter squashes. So these 2 are sweet banana peppers. That's an Anaheim, and these are my jalapenos. Right there. Then I've got some red bell peppers. And another banana pepper. Oh, that's a hot banana pepper. And then there's green bell peppers, purple, orange. I don't remember. We'll find out. Uh-oh. One got sun scalded. I'll pick that in a minute. Ooh. Focus. It's not gonna focus. Okay. I'll go over here and ignore the weeds. Next video, there won't be a single weed. This is white pumpkin. They're small little white pumpkins that my son wanted to plant. So we have those. And we have Crenshaw. Oops, sorry. Crenshaw melons. And then there's my nightmare. Is it gonna focus? Probably not. Oh, there we go. Spaghetti squash. It's not even August 1st. Well, it's close enough, but... And I have one fully grown. Absolutely crazy. Fully grown. Just needs to ripen. I don't get winter squash in me. We have quite the relationship, I guess. Because I end up with a ton of it. You'll see I am going to do a video showing just some vegetable pictures that I've taken. I end up with a lot. A lot. Then have butternut and Hubbard squash. And yeah, I'll walk around to the front and just give you a peek at it from this angle. Yeah. Then at the very back are my poor little lima beans, who I am continually saving from my squash. We got to get a fence up so they can start climbing. And that goes all the way down. Then I'm just gonna show you real quick what I'm taking home. Everybody knows, well, most everybody knows, I picked 3 buckets of beans the other day, and I had to come back and finish picking the beans. So this is what I have. I got a bucket of beans plus this for today. This is my veggie haul for today. Look at that okra. All that okra came off those little teeny tiny plants. Crazy, huh? Hi everybody. I just wanted to say thank you for all of the love and support that you have all shown me. It really, really means a lot. And especially from my Booger family. I love you all. Prayers and hugs.